hit that subscribe button and the bell icon beside it to check out our latest videos before anyone else. What's up everyone, I'm Nikhil from GreedyTech and this is the camera review of the Moto G6 Play. Now these are the specifications of the phone. On the rear, this phone has a single 13 megapixel camera with f2.0 aperture and a single LED flash. On the front, once again it is a single 8 megapixel camera with a dedicated LED flash. Now this is how the camera interface looks like after the update. Right out of the box it looked different, but after updating the camera application from the Play Store, there were a lot of changes. Now let's look at some sample shots. This phone supports Auto HDR for the rear camera, so all these pictures were taken with Auto HDR on. Now these are some pictures that the phone chose to shoot in HDR mode. Images shot with HDR are a tad bit dull and colors are to the warmer side. While taking HDR images, capturing speeds are slow. Phone takes like a second or two to capture the shot. So for all that time, you need to hold your hand steadily. Color reproduction, dynamic range and sharpness all look good. Now these are some regular shots. Capturing speeds are good. Sometimes colors are to the warmer side, but most of the time, color reproduction is good. While taking macro shots, this phone struggled a little with focusing, but once it was able to focus, you get nice bokeh effect. In macro shots, colors have more contrast and look very pleasing. So on the whole, rear camera on this phone is good, but not the best. Now coming to low light performance, these are some sample pictures taken in low light indoor conditions. Colors are to the cooler side and have more contrast. Color reproduction is good. You get close to accurate colors and it does a good job minimizing the noise. If you can hold the phone steadily, you can get sharper images. Now coming to selfies, these are some selfies taken in well-lit outdoor conditions. Just like with all the Moto phones, even this phone has a wide-angle lens on the front camera, so you get wider selfies. Exposure control, color reproduction and dynamic range are all good. All these selfies were taken in harsh lighting conditions and this phone still managed to take good selfies. Now coming to low light performance, as you might expect, selfies are soft but they have very less noise. Images look a bit dim and colors have more contrast. With some post-processing or by editing them, you can make them look better. Now coming to video recording, this is a sample footage recorded at 1080p resolution at 30 fps. This phone offers electronic image stabilization for the rear camera. It does work, but it isn't the best. Stabilization feels kinda off and feels slightly shaky. But it's still pretty usable and way better than phones like Redmi Note 5, which simply doesn't come with any stabilization. Now coming to the footage quality itself, exposure control, color reproduction and dynamic range all look pretty good. I just wish stabilization could be slightly better. Now this is a sample footage recorded on the Moto G6 Play using the rear camera at 1080p resolution with stabilization on. We still have stabilization, but once again, footage doesn't look all that stable. So guys, this is a sample footage recorded using the Moto G6 Play. By the way, after the update, camera interface has changed and probably we will be getting different results. So it's a good thing that I've delayed the camera review of this phone. Now I'm just blabbering something so you can see the noise cancellation offered by the phone. By the way, the video is being recorded in 1080p resolution and I'm just walking around so that you can see the stabilization. Now this is a sample footage recorded using the front-facing camera. Using the front camera, we can record video at a maximum of 1080p resolution at 30 fps, but there is no stabilization, so the footage looks shaky. Now coming to the footage itself, it looks pretty good, but sometimes it has issues managing exposure. Besides that small issue, everything looks good. Now this is the sample footage recorded using the Moto G6 Play using the front-facing camera, and I'm just gonna move around so you can check out the footage quality as the light changes the position. I change the position, but the light says over there. So let me know how the footage is. And this is the same kind of footage quality that you can expect while you are making video calls. So guys, to conclude, cameras on this phone, both the front and rear cameras are good, but it is missing features like portrait mode for the front and rear cameras, which has become more like a standard in this price segment. At the price this phone is sold, it doesn't offer you portrait mode for both the front and rear cameras, lacks performance, and comes with just HD+ resolution. So if you want my suggestion, definitely skip this phone. So guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Looking at the sample pictures and the sample footage, what's your take on the camera performance of the Moto G6 Play? Let me know by commenting below this video, and if you're planning to buy this phone, use the link in the description. It really helps the channel. If you want us to make any specific video, tweet out to us with the hashtag AskGreedyTech on Twitter and we will try to make it as soon as possible. I'm Nikhil from GreedyTech signing off. Have a nice day.